It's time for another one pan meal. Today we are making jambalaya. So I'm gonna start by heating up some oil in the pan. And I love to do whatever prep I can ahead, so I've already chopped up all the meat and vegetables for this. I'm gonna start by browning some andouille sausage that I just cut up. Okay, now those are nice and crisp. I'm just gonna add them to a bowl to set aside to add back to the dish later. And next I'm gonna cook up some chicken, which I already also pre-cut up into bite-sized pieces. Okay, now I'm also gonna remove this and set it aside while I cook up the rest of the dish before we add it back in. Next I'm gonna add some butter back to the pan and some garlic. This is 3 cloves. I'm gonna put a 1/4 cup of flour also. I'm just gonna mix that all together. And now I'm gonna throw in my pre-cut veggies. This is a yellow onion, a green bell pepper, and some celery chopped up. Okay, now my veggies are nice and soft. Also, I realized I think I put too much flour in. I'd probably do half that amount next time, but it's gonna be fine. Now I'm gonna add some chicken stock. This again could be broth or stock. I had stock, so that's what we're using. I'm gonna add a can of diced tomatoes. And this is a little over a cup of rice that I already rinsed. I'm gonna add some seasoning now, so starting with salt and pepper. I got this pre-made Cajun seasoning. I know I could make my own, but this just seemed easier, so I'm gonna put some of this in here. And then I'm gonna put back the chicken and the sausage that I already heated up. I'm gonna let all of this come up to a boil. Okay, now that it's boiling, I'm going to cover it, reduce the heat, and let it cook for about 20 minutes. So don't be like me and way overfill your pan because I made a big mess, but I'm gonna take the lid off now and give it a stir and see if it needs a little more time. Okay, I put the lid back on, but I'm gonna turn the heat off and then let it sit for a few more minutes. I ended up turning the heat back on just for a few more minutes, but now I think it's good to go. We'll give it another good stir. This is the final product. And now for the taste test. So good.